In this question, you're asked to evaluate 0 to pi by 2 sin x dx using first principles. So in this question, a is equal to 0, b is equal to pi by 2. So nh is equal to b minus a, which is equal to pi by 2. So integration 0 to pi by 2 sin x dx is equal to, so we divide 0 to pi by 2 into n parts, and each part has a width of h, is equal to limit h tends to 0, h times f of 0 plus f of 0 plus h plus f of 0 plus 2h plus so on up to f of 0 plus n minus 1 into h. So this is what we call the first principle, that is integration as a limit of sum. So now this is a general formula. I'll substitute according to this question. F is nothing but sin x. So if you substitute in the place of x, in the place of f, sin x, that is limit h tends to 0, h times sin 0 plus sin 0 plus h plus sin 0 plus 2h plus so on up to sin 0 plus n minus 1 into h. So this looks like a sequence of sine with angles in AP, where the first term is 0, common difference is h, and you have a total of n terms. So we have already seen the formula for trigonometric series when the angles are in AP. So the formula is sine of first angle plus last angle by 2. So 0 plus n minus 1 into h by 2 into sine of n times common difference by 2 is sine of number of terms is n times common difference is h by 2 by sine of common difference by 2 is h by 2, where n into h is equal to pi by 2. That also is an information that is there. We'll use it at appropriate time. So that is equal to, so as h tends to 0, limit h tends to 0, h by sine h by 2 into, this is sine of nh minus h by 2 into sine of nh by 2. So as h tends to 0, sine h by 2, so if you divide by 2 and multiply it with 2, so h by 2 by sine h by 2 goes to 1. So this 2 is a constant which comes out, and nh is equal to pi by 2. So that is equal to 2 times limit h tends to 0 sine of pi by 2 minus h, that is pi by 4 minus h by 2 into sine of nh is again pi by 2. So pi by 2 by 2 is pi by 4. So if you do the direct substitution, h by 2 goes to 0, sine pi by 4 into sine pi by 4, 1 by root 2 into 1 by root 2 is 1 by 2. So 2 times 1 by 2, which is equal to 1. So the answer is 0 to pi by 2 sin x is equal to 1. So by direct integration also you see that you get 1 as the answer. So I hope you understand how to find an integration as a limit of sum. The first step is identify the lower limit, upper limit, and nh is equal to b minus a. And then take the integral, write the formula, and in the place of x, substitute whatever function is given. So once the function is there, so you know the summation of some of the sequences. So the questions will be asked only for those sequences which can be done. So you won't be asked to find integration of tan x dx because there is no sequence expansion for tan x. So you might be asked algebraic functions, that is x, x square, x cube, and sin x, cos x, e power x, so on. You'll be asked only these functions where summation can be found out easily. So I hope this problem is also clear. So now let us go for the next type of problems where you'll be given limits. You'll be asked to evaluate limits, and we'll evaluate limits by converting them into definite integrals.